Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Right. Everything's in place and we are ready to go. A quick reminder that one of the best ways to get yourself ready for a meditation is to take a little while. We have a couple of minutes before meditation starts to bring your attention to your breath. Just slow down your breathing. Take a moment to be intentional about inhaling through your nose, drawing the breath as deep down into your belly as you possibly can, and slowly let the breath out again. It takes a couple of minutes, sometimes even just a few deep, slow breaths to completely change the state that your nervous system is in, and you'll be ready to float away with us in no time at all. Somebody, a very good morning. Anthony, good morning. Vivian, good morning. It is awesome seeing you here. Our teacher for this week is none other than Winnie the Pooh. Not quite the yellow bear of the original story, but about a half a century after the original story, Benjamin Hoff realized how much correlation there is between these characters in the books and the teachings of Lao Tzu. So he wrote what is called the Tao of Pooh. And for this week, our wisdom all comes from the Tao of Pooh. This one is so cute. I love it. I wish I could show you the picture, but there's a picture of Tigger sitting on Winnie the Pooh's chest, and you know what a bouncy figure Tigger is. He's on his chest, and Tigger asks Pooh, he says, sorry, I've got something falling down around me. Tigger asks Pooh, just how do you do it, Pooh? And Pooh says, do what? And Tigger says, become so effortless. And Pooh says, I don't do much of anything. But all those things of yours get done, says Tigger. And Pooh says, they just sort of happen. So in the book, there is a piece trying to describe this Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei. And Pooh is the one, in Pooh's voice, if you can imagine his voice, trying to describe what Wu Wei is, and I'll read it for you quickly. Ilza, very good morning to you. Good to see you. Pooh says, when we learn to work with our own inner nature and with the natural laws operating around us, we reach the level of Wu Wei. Then we work with the natural order of things and operate on the principle of minimal effort. Hey, Estelle, very good morning. Since the natural world follows that principle, it does not make mistakes. Mistakes are made or imagined by man, the creature with the overloaded brain who separates himself from the supporting network of natural laws by interfering and trying too hard. When you work with Wu Wei, you put the round peg in the round hole and the square peg in the square hole. No stress, no struggle. Egotistical desire tries to force the round peg into the square hole and the square peg into the round hole. Cleverness tries to devise craftier ways of making pegs fit where they don't belong. Knowledge tries to figure out why round pegs fit in round holes, but not square holes. Wu Wei doesn't try that. It doesn't think about it, it just does it. And when it does, it doesn't appear to do much of anything, but things get done. I thought there was a really beautiful description of what Lao Tzu was trying to teach when he spoke about Wu Wei. Effortless doing. Things get done, but a lot more effortlessly. Our meditation today is, I am the mountain. It is being able to be in the world, in our inner noisiness, or inside the outer noisiness, and find that there is a natural order to things that we don't even have to interfere too much with. And we can find that things get done with a lot less effort when we have that level of acceptance. So if you're ready, You can close your eyes and we'll float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, feel yourself expand from your core outwards in all directions. And once you have a belly full of air, then again, let all of it go. And as you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. This morning's meditation, Winnie the Pooh, through the pen of Benjamin Hoff and Lao Tzu, tries to teach us about Wu Wei. Continue breathing in and out with your whole body, up and down. And think for a moment about how effortless your breath is. And about how much gets done with every breath cycle. How much are you trying to do with every breath? not much of anything at all. Yet, a lot is getting done. This certainly does not mean that we never take action, but it means that we might be missing how much of the world, how much of our lives work this way. Don't interfere too much. First, recognize what is already getting done. When you're trying to swim into the ocean on your surfboard to get behind the waves, you're trying to find where things are already getting done, where the wave is already rolling in back to the shore. It'll take you work to get there. You have to swim and use your muscles. But you have a recognition that there is a flow here. If I pay attention to where this flow is, what is already getting done, I can jump on the wave and ride it. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into the rest of our meditation. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for the moment, we can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this would be a great place to stop. If you are here for the whole journey, with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel the muscles in your body soften as you invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling, feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels really easy. Followed by a long, slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I'll remind you that our meditation today is I am the mountain. See if you can find a picture of your mountain. Take your next big breath. We'll start this journey by being as playful and imaginative as we can. It's not important that you create really clear pictures of this mountain, but it's helpful to try. The more you can get your brain to deal with pictures on the inside, the lower your brain waves go, and the more open your own subconscious is. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, zoom out from your mountain, fly around it, look at it from top to bottom. How rocky is your mountain, or how much vegetation grows on your mountain? Get a good look as you take your next big breath. Remain playful as you bring your attention to the plants of your mountain. Take a look at all of the plants and see for a moment how many different plant species you can identify on your mountain. Take your next big breath. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, take a good look at the animals of your mountain. How many different kinds of animals live on your mountain? See how many of them you can find. Take your next big breath. shift your attention to the birds of your mountain. Can you find the different birds that live on your mountain? Take your next big breath. Now sit again as your mountain. Occupy that space. What does it feel like to be the presence of a mountain? Take your next big breath. Your mountain is sitting in the sunlight. It feels the warm rays of the sun warm up its surface. How does your mountain feel about being bathed in sunlight? Take your next big breath. And if clouds roll in and the sun is blocked and it starts to rain, how does your mountain feel about the change in weather? How does your mountain feel about sitting in the rain? Take your next big breath. the sun goes down and the wind picks up, rain turns into a storm. The face of your mountain being lashed by wind and water, thunder and lightning all around. A really loud and dark night. How does your mountain feel about this? How does your mountain feel about sitting in the middle of a storm? Take your next big breath. We have learned to trust that no storm lasts forever. A new day always breaks. There are always clear skies again. And your mountain feels the first rays of sunlight touch its face, smells clean, fresh air. How does your mountain feel about this new day breaking? Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you possibly can. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We all have a limited amount of energy to spend. So naturally, in order to be effective, we can't spend our energy everywhere and anywhere. In order to be effective, we have to do less. But where we do spend our energy really well. The concept of Wu Wei can also be described as effortless doing. To swim through the ocean, to get behind the waves in order to catch a wave and ride it back to shore, takes a lot of swimming, it takes a lot of doing, it takes a lot of muscles working to swim through the waves on your board. But I could swim out there with Wu Wei or without. I could crash into every wave, trying to push me back to shore, putting my strength, my muscle against the wave, fighting wave after wave until I get to where I want to be. Or I can take a step back and wait and see and find that there's a flow in this ocean. There's a place where I'd have to fight more to swim in, and there's another place where the current's already moving in. I'll still have to swim, I'll still have to work my muscles, but I'm working with nature, not against it. I'm working with the flow of things. The truth is, if I never practice, if I never swim hard, if I never work these muscles, I'll never be good at getting behind the waves, even with flow. It takes both. In the science of flow, flow is called the space where discipline and surrender meet. They sound like opposites. Discipline, working those muscles, doing the work that needs to get done, and surrender. In the place where these two meet, in science, it's called flow. It is not spending any energy on anything that will be a war, a battle. It is finding where to apply the energy and where it'll be successful. Effortless doing. It needs us to first be okay being the mountain, sitting in the rain, the thunder, the sunlight, to understand where things are moving and applying just the energy that's necessary. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for finding my mountain. Take a deep breath in. Thank you that I can learn how to be okay no matter what the weather. Inner weather systems or outer weather systems. I can be okay feeling the rain, watching the thunder, enjoying the sunlight. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that it's only when I become truly okay, no matter what the weather is, that I start to really see. While I'm resisting the weather, I don't see all that's happening. But when I'm really okay, no matter what the weather is, I have a spaciousness. I can start to see. Deep breath in. Thank you for seeing where to add energy, where to back off. See what will be resolved naturally, and where to provide assistance. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for bringing your mountain into our circle today. Hope you have a beautiful day. Hope you find your mountain regularly enough. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful comment, Maggie. I love it. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Ilza. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Vivian and Anthony, and whoever else might still be in the background. I didn't see everyone coming in. Have a beautiful day. You have a mountain in you. When you find that space, it is immovable. Doesn't matter what the weather is. And if you're in that immovable space, you'll see what the next step is. Lashna, good morning. Awesome seeing you. Have a beautiful day. See you all soon. Ciao, ciao.